Now, over 1,300 ECG containers missing at Tema port. And the Abeto Jan say 1,300 ECG containers. Tele 40 feet tele 1,300 ayira. Sankwasiafu no we excavators 2,500 party his car. Now, do you know what they are doing with this story? The MPP are quick to go to market. Unim bi omo ye. Omo executives ni nyina ashada to ogum. Oh, and this for 1,300 containers are ECG dia omo boa. Anytime I just said this platform, it's very important you stay here every day because there's nothing here you beka yemfa ngina so ma. The NPP under Bawumia and Yekufuado Sankwasiafu during their tenure in office, ECG problems on Mukobuni Ninano, Bawumia Ekufuado and NPP for it was deliberate. Containers are a carry a ECG equipment are Yedibabo Ghana Kanya Honsemo Bra. Ediama Yankania Samejina and Naso Ama ECG a generating revenue at Ghana no. Nanado Danko Ekufuado and Bawumia and NPP Nyanwe 1,300 containers Nina Iraye under their tenure. Time Ekufuado Teso and I deal with Iraye. Okay, Kevin Taylor can't send me. As some no canon and no current any day shadie. Now me read this story. Me na ma juja bibi much. An investigative report on the electricity company of Ghana has revealed that more than 1,300 containers, which were supposed to be cleared at the Tema port, cannot be accounted for. The chairman of the committee that conducted the investigation, Professor Innocent Senyo Aqua, disclosed that while ECG claimed to have 2,491 uncleared containers which contained cables as well as other equipment belonging to ECG, an independent audit at the port found only 1,134, leaving 1,347 unaccounted for. Now, okay, story ni sakwe ni ma me bejujo machiro. Meanwhile, during this period, the company awarded contracts to 2 firms to clear the containers, with one being pre-financed by ECG. It was further disclosed that one of these companies lacked the necessary license to carry procurement breaches. To carry out the contract, raising concerns over procurement breaches. The committee also found that ECG procurement directorates had been merged with its housing and estate units. Additionally, background checks on the director of the procurement revealed that he had no prior experience in procurement and was not a member of any professional procurement body. Now, so what kind of story now? ECG for set up a committee say omo investigate a containers na do danko ekufuado mabreso na egu porter na omo say 2,491 containers a ECG dia. Now, sa committee na ye be investigation so munye adwuma no. Omo pensempensemu adwuma hwehwehwe nyoma mu no. Omo behu say ECG under Bawumia na ekufuado. Sa containers are almost 2,491 no. Only 1,134 pen ECG clear. Now omo ye hwehwemu no omo behu say 1,347 containers no ayira every port wo. Now investigations records no a committee ni ye no busame ho say committee ben why na ti committee no committee na yes investigations we NDC aban energy minister John Abujinapo and a T committee no we have the evidence bet you know. It John Abujinapo T committee no committee ni investigations don't be who say about 1,347 containers 40 feet and in Ira. Now in Shishemunu no be who say ECG and Bawumia ni Ekufuado. Many companies be signing a contractor. Na companies in the Krampono, need the necessary documentation and clearance and credibility to even be signing a contract with ECG. Almost I be say companies in the Bikrano, ECG say omuma sika say fanyi containers no. Nancy Koshemu containers say 2,491 no, 1,347 ayira. Now, Shadie. MPP for they are on social media, all the executives, and this thing is being manipulated or organized by Afenyo Markin and Napo. Any NPP for omunim so party no for party. Now me show the evidence. Nipa obi a committee no abanya obi a committee na committee ne ye investigations a and ya be hu se den ECG under Nanado Danko Ekufuado. ECG under Nanado Danko Ekufuado. ECG under Napo ne when set torchlight the crime they have committed. This ECG wants to make under Napo na Napo ne ye energy minister. Excavator kure dwane etuayira na container. Now me for evidence no and womb. Now this is the energy minister John Jinapo. This is when John Jinapo set up the committee to do the investigations. Sa committee na NDC 40 no eno na ende abemaye behu se 1,347 containers ayira. This is the evidence.
A 5-member investigative committee uncovered serious procurement lapses within the Electricity Company of Ghana, leading to the disappearance of over 1,300 containers meant for electricity infrastructure.
We took a list of containers that ECG has as containers they have at the port to be 2,491. That was the list they gave us, 2,491. However, when we visited the port and counted the ECG containers there, we got 1,134. 2,491 is the list we were given. We got 1,134, leaving out about 1,328 containers that could not be accounted for.
The committee also found that ECG awarded contracts to 2 companies to clear the containers, one of which was pre-financed by ECG, yet lacked the necessary license to operate.
Over a period when they piled up to over 2,400, we saw that 2 clearing companies were engaged to clear those particular containers for ECG.
The Minister for Energy and Green Transition, John Abdullahi Jinapo, described the findings as alarming and promised swift action.
We also have to change the procurement processes at ECG. It can't be business as usual, and I can assure you that we intend to take some swift, far-reaching measures to ensure that the right thing is done.
The investigation, which began after the minister's visit to the port in January, estimates ECG's liabilities at 1.5 billion cedis. Authorities say those found culpable will face legal action.
Evidence in Sa committee no NDC Energy Minister John Abujinapo teye video a share no na committee no koye investigations we no the report ne brand say ejuma a wode maaye say yenko check ECG containers port nyina no ye koye investigations no under napo no 1,347 containers 40 feet ani nyina ira. Do you know how much the 40 feet 1,347? It is over $500 million. Nyoma na wasa container ni mu under napo. So video now share no John Abujinapo NDC Energy Minister and the sa committee no sa instructions so omukoye investigations and then the omukoye investigations dia ba amia be hu say under bawomia under napo and the kufuado no this is what they did.